Hey there, pirates. Welcome aboard the Anime No Mi channel. We're finally in Elbaf. In the most recent chapter of the One Piece manga, Luffy managed to break through the dome wall that had trapped him and his companions, allowing them to finally walk freely in Elbaf. This leads us to one of the greatest mysteries of the story. In One Piece, one of the swords with significant meaning, renowned for its durability and cutting power, is the Sword Ace. That's right, the character Ace was named after this sword. This blade was used by his father, the Pirate King, Goldie Roger. We already knew that because of Luffy's connection with Ace and his quest to achieve his dream, at some point in his journey, he would encounter this powerful sword and maybe even claim the blade used by his predecessor. However, the moment has finally arrived. In today's video, we will discuss the possibility of Luffy obtaining the Ace sword now in the Giant Island arc of Elbaf and how significant this sword could be for the captain of the Straw Hat Pirates. I hope for your support to help our crew win, and to do so, you just need to click the thumbs up button, leave a like, and subscribe to the channel. By doing this, you will win an incredible devil fruit, so just comment which fruit you want. When it comes to power, the Ace sword is so mighty that in the past, it was wielded by the legendary Pirate King, Goldie Roger. It served as his primary weapon and is classified as one of the 12 Saijo Owazamono, or rather, one of the 12 supreme grade swords in the Meito classification. This classification indicates that the quality of the Ace blade is among the best ever made, making it one of the most powerful weapons of all time. Its strength is rivaled only by a few other notable blades, such as Whitebeard's Murakumogiri and even Mihawk's Yoru. If Zoro or even Luffy learns about the existence of this sword and its great utility, it is likely they will try to find it, as its possession could help them face extremely powerful enemies that the Straw Hats will have to confront. Throughout Goldie Roger's great feats, from the God Valley incident to his epic battles with Whitebeard, the Ace sword was always present. During all these achievements, it was never shown to suffer any significant damage, which proves its immense durability and resilience. Roger demonstrated the cutting power of this powerful sword many times, even managing to easily defeat Odin, a powerful swordsman from Wano. He also clashed with Whitebeard's sword multiple times. The Ace sword is shrouded in an intriguing mystery, as it is currently lost to history. After the execution of Goldie Roger and the end of the pirate era, the sword disappeared, leaving behind only legends and speculation about its fate. Many believe the sword might have been hidden or even destroyed to prevent it from falling into the wrong hands. However, its current location remains unknown. The appearance of the Ace sword is equally fascinating. It boasts an elegant and imposing design, with a long, sharp blade that radiates a golden glow. The sword was crafted with great care and attention, making it a coveted weapon for many powerful swordsmen. Besides its exceptional durability, the Ace sword is known for its incredible destructive power. The blade is capable of cutting through almost any obstacle, whether a massive warship or a powerful enemy. Its power is amplified by the fierce and indomitable spirit of Goldie Roger, who fueled his attacks with unbeatable energy and determination. Because of the great similarity Luffy shares with Roger, it is possible that in the future, Shanks may reveal the location of the Ace sword to Luffy, a blade that has been hidden for a long time. There are various pirates who could have kept this sword, especially Roger's old crew members who were always by his side and would know where Roger placed the sword before surrendering to the Marines to have his life taken. Among these pirates is Shanks, who, although just a child when Roger was executed, was with Roger throughout his entire life, even in his final moments. Thus, it is possible that Shanks knows where Roger left his old sword and either has it or hid it so that no pirate or ill-intentioned person could obtain it. Now that Luffy has awakened his power, Shanks seems more interested in meeting him again, although this was not his main focus at the moment, as Shanks needed to deal with some matters first, like finding and defeating the pirate Bartolomeo, who has been conquering the islands Shanks had previously claimed, causing his fame to be constantly tarnished. But if Shanks meets Luffy again, it's likely he will give him the Ace sword. Shanks might give Ace to Luffy as a way of acknowledging Luffy's determination and considering him similar to Roger, thus deeming him worthy of wielding this incredible sword. The Ace sword has become a legendary relic coveted by many pirates and treasure collectors. Its history and connection with the Pirate King have made it a symbol of power and respect. Whoever finds and wields the Ace sword will have in their hands a weapon capable of changing the course of history. However, finding the Ace sword and uncovering its whereabouts is a challenge that may require an unrelenting and dangerous quest. Those who seek the sword must be willing to face deadly obstacles and formidable rivals, as it stirs up both ambition and envy in equal measure. The possibility of Luffy finding and wielding the Ace sword is one that would carry immense emotional significance for both Luffy and all of us fans. After all, the sword shares the same name as his beloved brother, Portgas D. Ace, who sacrificed his life to protect Luffy during the battle at Marineford. Throughout his epic journey to become the Pirate King, Luffy has demonstrated remarkable abilities, many of which stem from his desire to protect the people he loves, ensuring that the tragedy that happened to his brother never happens to anyone else. So, the idea of Luffy finding the Ace Sword and wielding it in honor of his late brother is a deeply symbolic and touching concept. Imagine the moment when Luffy, after a grueling search and facing countless challenges, finally comes across the legendary sword. It shines before him, emitting an aura of power and memories of his brother. Luffy reaches out with a trembling hand and grasps the sword's hilt, feeling an instant and spiritual connection to Ace's legacy. As he wields the Ace Sword, Luffy is overwhelmed by a surge of intense emotions. He recalls the adventures he shared with Ace and the brotherly bonds that will never be forgotten. The sword would become a tangible symbol of his promise to protect his friends and achieve his dreams, honoring Ace's memory with every battle fought. The golden blade of the Ace Sword slices through the air with incredible agility and power, even though Luffy is not a skilled swordsman, becoming a natural extension of Luffy's unique fighting style. The Ace Sword in Luffy's hands would symbolize the union of two brothers, and it's important to remember that Nika, the sun god, also carried a sword. This would make Luffy resemble the legendary figure even more, embodying indomitable will and perseverance in the face of adversity. Enemy pirates would tremble before the great power Luffy could harness with this mighty sword. Luffy would use the Ace Sword not only as a combat tool to defeat his enemies, but as a beacon of hope for those who dare to dream. In his hands, the sword would become a symbol of justice, freedom, and brotherhood. It would represent not only the memory of Ace, but also the courage of all those who gave their lives in pursuit of a better world. Each time Luffy wielded the Ace Sword, he would remember his fallen brother and be strengthened by his determination to protect those he loves. And so, Luffy's journey continues, with the Ace Sword by his side, guiding him through dangers and challenges. The sword's name becomes a battle cry, an expression of courage, and a promise of victory. Luffy would press forward, carrying his brother's legacy while forging his own path to the top of the seas, where he would claim his place as the Pirate King. An interesting development would be if Luffy entrusted something that represents his brother to his best friend and first mate, Zoro. If Luffy were to obtain the Ace Sword, it would be a touching moment in the story if he gave it to his right-hand man, Zoro. He is an exceptionally skilled swordsman, nearing the level of mastery of Mihawk himself, who is considered the world's greatest swordsman. Not only that, but Zoro is someone in whom Luffy places complete trust, even with his own life. Zoro is incredibly skilled and could also wield Kamusari, as he possesses Haoshoku Haki, immense superhuman strength and extraordinary swordsmanship. If Zoro were to receive the Ace Sword from his captain, it would allow him to unleash even more powerful techniques and attacks, without the risk of the sword breaking during a difficult battle against a powerful foe. This would bring Zoro even closer to fulfilling his dream of becoming the world's greatest swordsman. But what do you think about this? Comment. That was today's content. We hope you liked it and want to share your opinion on the subject. Don't forget to share the video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care and stay amazing.